All right, welcome. Today we are jumping straight into Act 2 of Romeo and Juliet. This is where a secret love affair is about to get really complicated and dangerous.
So, what happens when you fall in love with your enemy? I mean, this is the huge, impossible question for Romeo and Juliet, right? Their families absolutely hate each other. So what are you supposed to do when the one person you're meant to be with is also the one person you're supposed to hate? Well, let's dive in and see what they do.
Okay, so let's set the scene. Act 1 just ended. Romeo and Juliet met at a party and boom, they're instantly in love. The only problem, and it's a big one, is that their families are sworn enemies. So their love isn't just forbidden, it's a secret that could literally get them killed.
Part 1, the secret meeting. So instead of going home with his friends, Romeo does something pretty wild. He just can't bring himself to leave Juliet.
He actually climbs a wall and sneaks into the Capulet's orchard. Think about that for a second. This is enemy territory. If he's found there, he's a dead man. And he's doing it all just for the chance, just the hope of seeing her again.
And just like that, there she is. Juliet comes out onto her balcony. She has no idea anyone is there, so she starts talking to herself, just saying what's on her mind. And of course, Romeo is down below, hiding and hearing everything. Okay, this line is one of the most famous in all of literature, and a lot of people get it a little mixed up. When she says, "Wherefore art thou Romeo?" she's not asking, "Where are you?" The word wherefore back then actually meant why. So what she's really asking is, why are you a Montague? Why do you have to have the name of my family's enemy? It's just heartbreaking.
So, this one secret conversation changes absolutely everything. Romeo steps out of the shadows, and they both just agree. Their family names don't matter. What's real is their love for each other. And then they make this huge, life-changing decision. They're going to get married. In secret. The very next day.
Part 2. Key words to know. So how on earth are they going to pull this off? Well, to really get their plan, we need to understand a few words Shakespeare uses that are all about secrets and, well, trickery.
The first word is cunning. Cunning just means being really clever and skillful at getting what you want, maybe by being a little sneaky. And Juliet is definitely cunning when she comes up with a plan to get a message to Romeo without her parents finding out.
Next up is counterfeit. To counterfeit something means to fake it, to pretend. And this is exactly what Romeo has to do. He's hanging out with his friends, acting all normal, when really he's hiding this massive secret and planning his own wedding.
And our last word for now is confidence. Now, today we think of confidence as believing in yourself, but here it means something different. It means a secret conversation. So you'll see Juliet's nurse ask Romeo for a confidence so they can talk privately about the wedding plans.
Part 3, a secret plan. Okay, so now that we've got the lingo down, let's look at how this all comes together into a super risky plan. And this plan, it all depends on two people you might not expect.
So here's the plan, and it's got two main parts. First, Romeo's going to go see his friend, Friar Lawrence, to set up the marriage. Second, Juliet is going to send her nurse to meet Romeo and find out the details, the time and the place. It sounds simple, but man, it is so dangerous. Everything relies on the friar and the nurse keeping this giant secret.
You might be wondering, why would a friar, a holy man, agree to this? Well, he has his own secret hope. He says, this marriage, this alliance, might just be the thing that turns their family's rancor, which is just a word for deep, nasty hatred, into pure love.
So for him, this isn't just about two kids in love. He's thinking bigger. He's actually hoping that their marriage will finally stop the fighting between the Montagues and the Capulets. I mean, he's basically gambling that their love can save the whole city. It's a massive risk.
And here's something really cool that Shakespeare does. Pay attention to how the characters speak. When it's Romeo and Juliet talking about their deep, serious love, it sounds like poetry, right? It's beautiful and formal, but then when you hear the nurse or Romeo's friends just gossiping and cracking jokes, it sounds like normal everyday conversation. It's a really clever way he shows us who the characters are and what's on their minds.
Part 4, married in secret. And believe it or not, the first part of the plan actually works. The nurse gets the message, Juliet gets the details, and the secret wedding is on. So Juliet gets the news from the nurse and tells her parents she's going to confession at church. A little white lie, right? She secretly rushes over to Friar Lawrence's cell, and Romeo is there waiting. This is it!
But before he marries them, the friar gives them a pretty serious warning.
He tells them, these violent delights have violent ends. Whoa. What he means is that things that start this fast, this intensely, things that feel this good, this violently delightful, they can often end just as quickly and just as violently. It's some seriously scary foreshadowing of what's coming later in the play. But they go through it. With the friar as their only witness, Romeo and Juliet get married. So at the end of Act 2, they are officially husband and wife. It's their one big secret in a world full of hate. And for now, their secret is safe. The big question is, for how long? And that really sets up everything that's about to happen. This secret marriage was supposed to bring them happiness and maybe even peace to their families. But will it? Will their love be strong enough to end all that hate? Or is this just the beginning of a terrible tragedy? Thanks for checking out this explainer with us.